And to do the next session, that is from data to decisions, harnessing AI and advanced analytics. For this, I would request Mr. Ashok Kumar Agrawal, Senior Technical Director, Ministry of Communication and IT, NIC, India. Mr. Ashok Kumar is a Senior Director in National Informatics Center under Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India. Prior to NIC, he has worked as lecturer in the Birla Institute of Technology, Pilani, and Senior Technical Assistant in a high-level tax reform committee formed under the chairmanship of Dr. Raja Chelia. He had done the Bachelor of Engineering in Computer and Master of Business Administration in Open Research. Mr. Ashok Kumar has more than 34 years of experience in IT. Presently, he is working as head of the division of the MHA Informatics Division of NIC. Can we have you on board, please, sir?
Good morning to all of you, because I have just giving the topic that what is the decision. So I will start my journey from the basic decision prospects, and then how the data will be used for making the decision, and then after that I will come to the conclusion that how the AI can be used for the decision. So that is my small journey. So I have 7 to 8 slides for that. So I will start. What is the decision? So decision. So next means what is the decision? Decision, very simple question. What is the decision? Means we have the set of possibilities, and among that set of possibilities and set of the options, we have to select the best one. So that is the decision. Now how we have to select the best one? It involves the evaluating the information. Whatever the information we have to evaluate that information, and then considering the different alternatives. Whatever the alternatives we have to select the best alternative for them, and then determine the action to be taken. So that is the part of the decision. First, we have this type of the informations we have to evaluate the information, considering the different alternatives and determine the action to be taken. Now our decision can be simple or complex. It is based on the various aspects of the life. For example, such as we have personal decision, we have taken the professional decisions, sometimes we have taken the financial decisions also. So its decisions are depend upon the various options or various aspects of the life. When making the decision, such as some objectives we have, whenever we make the decisions, we have some objectives with us. We have some values, consequence, risk and benefit can be also be considered. For taking any decisions, whatever the risk we have, whatever the benefits we have to take the decisions also onto that. For any business decisions or for the personal decision can be, if you are want to take any decision, that it can be, what are the influencing factor for the decisions? Decisions can be influenced by the logical reasoning, emotions, past experience, and the options of others also. Sometimes the others will also try to guide us that if you take this decision, then you have this type of the advantage we have. So sometimes your decision may be influenced by others also, but it depends upon you that you are taking his advice or not, because everything, whatever the decision you have taken is fully depend upon, it will affect you only. So it is your choice that you take the options from the others or not. Sometimes we have take the decisions, then we have to evaluate the each and everything, but it may be the responsibility of others that whatever the results we have to face, that is affecting our decisions, our life or our business objectives. So the decision is very important part for that. So that is the simple decision. I have started that what is the simple decision. For example, when our businesses are very small, in the old days, when I have the one shopkeeper is there, one business enterprise is there, his influence is only to the particular area, but the scope is very limited. At that time, they are taking the decision by his own, because for example, one shopkeeper is there, one enterprise is there in the village or in the small town. They know their customers, they know their background, customers' background, they know that what the customer expectation is there. So only on the basis of that, the simple man or simple entrepreneur, simple owner of that entrepreneur can take the decision because he know scope is very limited. Scope is very limited. So on the basis of that scope, he can take any decision. So this is a simple decision. Simple decision means where the scope is very limited. Now another is triple DM. Triple DM means when we are using the data for taking any decision. When the scope is become large, then we have to collect some data, and on the basis of that data or analyzing that data, we can take the decisions. So data-driven decision means from data to decision. From data to decision. We are taking any decision on the basis of the data. How we are doing this? We are first thing is that collection of the data. Collection of the data is very important because your data collection strategy should be accurate, should be good and excellent, so that you receive the correct data. You have to analyze the data and interpret that data to make the informed choices. Whatever the choices you have, on the basis of the data, you make that choices and align with the business goals. Whatever your business goal, on the basis of that business goals, keeping them in the mind of that business goals, you collect the data, analyze the data, and then interpret data according to your requirement, and then it must be relevant to your business goals. And moves data, whenever you are collecting the data must be in the raw format. So we have to convert the data into the useful information. So move from the raw data to the actionable insights. Insights is the choice of our enterprises. And then among that data, we have to extract the patterns and fact that guide to our strategic planning and reduce the reliances. Now, by leveraging data means judicial use of the data. If you have a set of data, and then you have to judicially use that data for analysis purpose and for making the strategic planning for all that. So by leveraging data, the organization can improve the performance, drive growth, and overcome the biases. Because some data we are collecting from some sources. That source of the data may be the biased, may be the influenced by somebody else. So we have to see also, we have to see all these aspects also before doing anything, and overcome the biases and leading to the better decision. If you overcome the biases, then your decision should be better. What is the core process? Whenever you have the data, so how you make it to the useful? So what are the core process you are using on that data? Is the first thing is the data collection. Because your business decision may be different. You want to increase your sales, you want to increase your company profile, or you want to increase the production of your company. So on the basis of that, you have to gather the relevant data. If you want to increase your sales, then you first have to find out who is the competitor in your market, what is their sales growth, how they are increasing their sales, and what are the strategy they are following. So we have to identify the KPI. What are the KPIs on that? On the basis of we collect the data, and keeping in the mind our business objective is also important for collecting any data. Data processing and preparation. First, data processing. Data processing means you have to clean, organize, and store the raw data to make it ready for the analysis and ensure that it is accurate and relevant. Only the relevant data should be kept in our analysis purpose. Because when we collecting the raw data, different type of the informations may be there, and we have to collect only the relevant data which is related to our objective, which is related to our goal. Data analysis. For analysis, we are using the various analytical tools and statistical method to identify the pattern. Pattern is very important. You have to identify the pattern, trend, and fact within the data. Pattern, trend, and fact These three are the very important factor when you are analyzing the data. Because on the basis of the pattern, on the basis of the trend, and basis of the fact, you will analyze the things. Means you will take the decision. Insight generation. What is the meaning of that insight generation? Insight generation means deep and accurate understanding of the data. That is a very important part for that. This is also one of the important part. Insight generation, transform and analyze data into the meaningful insights and actionable information that provide the clarity and context. Means we have, after performing all three activities, we have the deep and accurate understanding of the data, and often sometimes when we are analyzing the data, we are seeing the data, suddenly some advice will also come up in our mind. So we have to also consider this fact, and last one is the decision making. So after considering all these things, you have the options, you have the possibilities, you have the outcomes. If you have the number of possibilities you have, and then you have to, by analyzing these possibilities, you leading to it, you will take the decision. So utilizing these data-driven insights to inform the strategic decision and inspire us to take the action. So this is, if have the better insight generation or better understanding of the data, then we have to improve our business and business growth, or we can take the better decision for that. Now the benefit of DDM. What is the data driven decision making ka kya advantage? What is the advantage for that? It will, because we are considering the basic things. When we are having the small scope of the work, small scope, when we are taking the own decision we are taking, but now we are taking the decision on the basis of the data. So definitely it will improve the accuracy, because we are considering the data also. So decisions are grounded on the factual knowledge and metrics rather than the options or gut feelings. We are just taking the data because we have the factual knowledge of the market, we have the metrics, what will the growth and when our product, when we have the growth in the market of that product. For example, some seasonal product is there, they have the influence in particular time also, in particular season also. So it will improve our decision accuracy. We will take the better decision. Strategic alignment. It will ensure that all our goal, what means by analyzing the strategic alignment means it will define that overall strategy, that our goal and objective of the organization is meeting or that or not. So this is the strategic alignments. Business growth. So it will help companies to grow their business, because we are taking the decision on the basis of the data, basis of the knowledge, basis of the analysis. So it will definitely improve our decision and drive the growth to the business. Proactive planning. By proactive planning means we can predict the future of the business. We can also analyze that in the future that much growth we will achieve, because we have the data with this, because we have the previous trend with us, we have the previous trend of other competitor also, we have the previous trend of other market surveyor also. So on the basis of, because we have the accurate data for that, so on the basis of that data we can proactively anticipate and take the market needs. This is the advantage, that what is the decision, make the right call. क्यों है मतलब why it is the right call, why it is the we are taking the decision with the basis of the data, why it is the accurate, why it is, what is the process, what is it do? It will do the understanding the problem, because we have the better understanding of the problem on the basis of the data. Previously we have only the intuition or by the because the scope is very limited, but here the scope is big. So on the having the big scope we can understand the problems, addressing the data quality, overcome the soil data, and managing the data overload and visualize the data. So all these what we do for the data के हम लोग ये सब चीजें करते हैं, because we firstly we understand the problems, we make the data quality better, remove the soil data if they have, and managing the data overload, anything is there, and the visualizing the data and measuring the ROI. So that is the second part of my presentation. First we have the basic decision, then second is the triple DM. Triple DM is database, data-driven decision making, and third is the use of AI. AI-driven decision making. What do you mean by the AI-driven decision making? AI-driven decision making is process of using the AI technique, using of the AI technique for decision making. So where we use that AI technique, we have the whatever the data we have collected or the rules and other inputs. So on the basis of that, we are using the AI techniques and take the decision. Now, use of AI technique because there are the various component of the AI. So how we are using that component in our decision? First is that machine learning, ML. ML, we can use the pattern recognition and prediction. ML can be used for the pattern बनाने के लिए and their prediction. For the data we can use neural network, NN, for the complex data analysis. NN can be used for the, because the analysis for human brain, so it can be used for the data analysis. Complex data है आपके पास, बहुत बड़ा data है, तो उसको आप you can use the NN for that. NLP. NLP is generally used for the text and speech. Text and speech means, for example, some organization is collecting the data from the user feedback through the EVRS system, from the phone calls, from that survey, all these things. So they can use the NLP for understanding the text and the speech. Speech because we are recording your data, because sometimes when you call any call center and anything or service center, they will key that their data is used for the quality purpose also. So they are using that data and analyzing that data, and on the basis of that analysis, they will find out the outcome of the data. Reinforced learning for optimal decision sequencing, expert system for rule-based decision. All these techniques enable AI to perform data analysis, prediction, optimization, and automation. Next is that key AI technique for the decision making. जैसे ML के लिए मैंने बोला था, the broad category involve that algorithms and identify pattern and make the prediction. Examples, इसमें ये algorithm use होते हैं, linear regression algorithm, decision tree and support vector machines are the common ML algorithm used for this decision making. NL and deep learning is subset of the machine learning, mimic the human brain's structure to process the complex data. Examples आपका fraud detection system है, voice activity assistance है, voice change करके आपका जो वीडियो वगैरह बना लेते हैं, डिटेक्शन, उसमें आप इसको यूज़ कर सकते हैं डीप लर्निंग को, डीप लर्निंग एंड न्यूरल लैंग्वेज. NLP, the respond to the human language. For example, analyze the customer feedback to help business, that I have already told you, and make decision based on the human language. RL, this involves the train the AI model to make the sequence of decision. For example, the अनप्रिडिक्टेबल एलिमेंट्स हैं, आपको कुछ पता नहीं है क्या होने वाला है फ्यूचर में, कुछ एलिमेंट्स हैं जिसके अंदर अनप्रिडिक्टेबल है, देन यू कैन यूज द RL फॉर दैट. एंड देन एक्सपर्ट सिस्टम वेयर वी हैव द established rules and regulation, established rules and decision making process, then where we can use the expert system, where we use the if then else, which this is a very common thing we are used in our programming and all this thing. So if then else format, because we have already a set of decisions. If this situation is occurred, then we have to take this decision. If this situation is occurred, then we have to take this decision. So because we have the decision tree with us, decision strategy with us from the old data. How this technique can support the decision making? Data analysis. Data analysis can be easily done for the AI. Prediction, we can use the good prediction. Optimization of the data can be done, and data can be, automation can be done for that. And then type of decision making modules. Whatever the decision making modules we are using for the AI, AI is the decision support system. Decision support system can quickly review the large account of data and present your present requirements. Decision augmentation, आपने कोई ऑलरेडी डिसीजन दे रखा है, उसको आप एनालिसिस कर रहे हैं, एनालिसिस करने के बाद आपने एआई के थ्रू उसको आर्गुमेंट भी कर सकते हो आप डिसीजन को आगे उसको कैसे आर्गुमेंट कर सकते हैं वो बता सकते हैं आपको. डिसीजन ऑटोमेशन, decision can be automated. For example, you are using the Paytm and all these things, they are telling that your bill will be automatically deducted from your account if you activate that feature. So means it will automate your decision, or whenever you have some automation system, so it will automatically take the decision on the basis of your requirements, on the basis of the conditions. So advantage and benefit, डाटा ड्रिवन इंसाइट्स हैं, आपकी जो डीप लर्निंग वगैरह ये सब चीज़ें जो है, मतलब आपका जो डीप एक्यूरेट अंडरस्टैंडिंग है. ओके, सो दीज आर द थिंग्स. सो ऑल दीज थिंग्स एनहेंस एक्यूरेसी, फास्टर डिसीजन मेकिंग, improve efficiency and better risk management. So these are the limitation for that data, because the data is important. If the data is not good, then it will take the lack of human understanding and context. If the आप problem को समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं, then AI how can give the answer for that? These are the ethical consideration, which interpretive and overall decision bias. So this all are the over from my side. So if you have any question, then you can mail me or.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your valuable insights.